Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Learning Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
Hello, Emily. Hi, everyone. I'm Daniel. And Emily, can I tell you something that happened to me at a conference last month?
Please go ahead.
So, I was talking to someone in Spanish, my second language, and I wanted to say, I'm really looking forward to it. But in my head, I translated word by word, and it came out as something like, I wait with impatience. The guy just stared at me.
I wait with impatience. Okay, that's actually kind of poetic, but yeah, nobody says that.
Exactly. And that's the exact same trap so many English learners fall into. You think in your own language first, then you translate it, and it comes out grammatically okay, but it just sounds off.
Robotic almost.
Totally. So today, we're tackling this head on. How to sound natural in English by learning to stop translating in your head.
By the end of this episode, you'll understand exactly why translation makes English sound stiff, and you'll have real tools to start thinking directly in English instead.
No more waiting with impatience, I promise.
Let's get into it. Okay, so first, let's talk about why translation causes problems in the first place. It's not that translation is wrong, it's that every language has its own natural word combinations, called collocations.
Right? Collocations are just words that naturally go together. Like in English, we say make a decision, not do a decision. Do and make both technically mean similar things, but only one sounds natural here.
And that's exactly the kind of mistake that happens when you translate directly. Your brain says do makes sense logically, so you say it. But a native speaker's ear just goes, that's off.
Here's another good one. Take a shower, not make a shower. Or have a conversation, not make a conversation.
These little combinations are basically invisible rules that native speakers just absorb without ever studying them.
Which honestly sounds unfair, but don't worry. The fix isn't memorizing every combination. The fix is training yourself to notice patterns instead of translating word by word.
Exactly. And that brings us to phrase number 2, chunking. This is a technique where instead of learning individual words, you learn whole phrases as one unit.
So instead of learning look, forward, and to separately, you learn look forward to as one single chunk with one single meaning.
Like, I'm looking forward to the weekend. You don't build that sentence word by word, it just comes out as one piece, like a ready made block.
It's kind of like cooking with pre-made sauce instead of making everything from raw ingredients every single time. Way faster, and it just tastes right.
Love that comparison. Okay, next up, thinking in English directly, without translating. This sounds intimidating, but there's a simple trick.
Yes, and the trick is, narrate your day in English, even in your head. Like when you're making coffee, just think, I'm pouring the water now, instead of translating that sentence from your language.
I actually do this myself when I'm learning new languages. This morning, I was making breakfast and I just started thinking in Spanish instead of translating from English.
That's such a simple habit, but it rewires your brain to build sentences directly, rather than going through your first language as a middleman every time.
Exactly. No middleman, no delay, no weird direct translations popping out.
All right, next big idea, filler language. Native speakers use small connecting words that don't really carry meaning, but they make speech flow naturally.
Things like, you know, I mean, kind of, sort of. These aren't in textbooks much, but they're everywhere in real conversation.
Like, it was, kind of a weird situation, you know? That's so natural. but a translated sentence would probably skip all of that and just say the direct fact.
Exactly. And without these little fillers, speech can sound very clean. Almost too clean, like it's from a textbook rather than a real person.
That's such a good point. Real speech isn't perfectly clean. It has these little natural pauses and connectors,
And finally, let's talk about idiomatic expressions. Phrases where the meaning isn't literal at all.
like, it's a piece of cake, meaning something is easy. If you translate that literally, it makes zero sense.
Or, I'm feeling under the weather, meaning you're sick. Again, completely non literal.
These phrases are everywhere in native speech, and they're basically impossible to guess through translation. You just have to learn them as fixed expressions.
Which is exactly why translation based thinking breaks down here completely. You have to learn these as whole ideas, not word by word. Let's do a quick role play showing these ideas in action. I'll be catching up with an old friend.
Hey, long time no see, how have you been?
Good, good. Honestly, work's been a piece of cake lately, which is nice for once.
Oh, nice, that's great to hear. I'm kind of jealous, actually.
I know, right? I mean, it wasn't always like this, but things have calmed down a lot.
That's awesome. So, what are you looking forward to this weekend?
Honestly, just relaxing. I've been feeling a bit under the weather, so I just want to rest.
Oh no, feel better soon. Take it easy.
Thanks, I will. It's nothing serious, just need some sleep, you know?
Totally understandable. Well, it was great catching up.
Same here, let's not wait so long next time.
Let's do a quick recap. Today we learned why translating word by word causes unnatural English, especially with collocations.
We covered chunking learning full phrases instead of individual words, and the habit of thinking directly in English.
We also looked at natural filler language and idiomatic expressions that simply don't translate literally.
This is honestly one of the biggest shifts you can make in your English journey, moving from translating to actually thinking in English.
And it takes time, so be patient with yourself. Every native speaker sounded awkward at some point too, just in their first language, as babies.
True. And next episode, we're diving into something that pairs perfectly with this: how to build fluency through shadowing, a technique that trains your brain to speak without translating at all.
That one's going to be really practical, so don't miss it.
Don't forget, comment below, like this video, subscribe if you're new, and share it with a friend who's learning English too.
Thanks so much for learning with us today.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.